Okay, quick, look at my right side. Of course, some of you right now are looking here, but there's some of you also looking over there. And that's a problem. We need a better term for left and right, something more precise, because the left and right have obviously a perspective problem. If I say left, the next question is usually always going to be, do you mean my left? Isn't it a pain in the neck to have to ask somebody, look at the left side, and they always say, my left or your left? That's because we don't really have a good term that always means that person's right side, or that person's left side, or that side of the stage, or that side of the room, because it really does have a perspective problem. And there probably needs to be, at least for certain industries, a definitive term. Like, for example, I've been in hospitals where they use terms left or right, or A and B for a hospital bed. And if you have a nurse that's hired from an agency to fill in for a little while, they may not remember when you say left bed, right bed, which one they're talking about. And that could be a problem if they're administering, let's say, a medicine to a patient in a room. They say, oh, yeah, give that to the A bed or the B bed or the right bed or the left bed. And, you know, from the patient's standpoint, when they're sitting there, there's differences of left and right. And I've seen improvements in some hospitals where instead of using an A and B or left and right to designate beds, they'll use terms like window and door. It makes it quite clear in that case, give it to the patient near the window bed. So they'll use a W and a D, W and D for window and door. There are a lot of other industries where left and right have their own terms. Like on a boat, they've reached a point on ships where they don't want any ambiguity. When someone says go to the port side or the starboard side, it's clear. They've done that with the bow and the stern as well. The point being is we need better terms for left and right, and there are certain industries that absolutely need a term that's definitively left and right. And while they're doing that for those industries, why don't we think of it too? So that instead of us saying it's on my right side, you could say something like it's on my, I don't know, floggle side. And this way, every time he says, oh, look at his floggle, whatever the word may be, they'd know for sure that it's that person's right side, not yours. And if they say, well, you know, let's say heart side, no, that's, you know, our heart's over there, at least most of us are. So today's idea of the day is we really start to need a way to rethink the words left and right. So that's it. That's today's idea of the day. Yeah, some of them are better, I gotta admit. But if you really want to see a new idea each day, some of them are going to be good, some of them are going to suck. What are you going to do? Subscribe and visit ideaoftheday.com.